I'm Tony Fleming, and this is Fleming's Ultimate Garage. Hey, thanks for joining me on today's video. I have to tell you that in the world of Ferraris, like the 360 was such a leap over the 355, and I love a 355 because it's got great style as well. However, here we have a real-world livable supercar. And you say, Tom, what does that even mean when you say real-world livable supercar? Well, we're going to get into that. We're going to talk about quality of paint because that's important to me. It's why we do the video, so you can see how great that is. We want to talk about the interior. What do you get? What's faux leather actually mean? Then we're going to look at the upgrades that are on the car. You've already seen the pictures and things like that. We can talk about what we can change, what we cannot change, things like that as well. We're going to go for a drive. We're going to hear the click of that gated shifter, which is just a fabulous, fabulous sound. And by the time we're all done, we're going to have to find a way to get it in your garage. All right, so some of the modifications on this car, maybe you like, maybe you don't like. Let's talk about that for a minute. So this has a set of 20 and 22-inch wheels on here. Your choices are a couple different ways we could go with this. We could get a stock set of wheels and tires and put this right back to stock. People still love the look of that, right? Secondly, we could paint these black and then leave this lip here polished. That might look really great. We could do the whole wheel in black. I mean, there's all kinds of things we could do. Let us know what you want. It's what we do here for a living. We do this stuff all the time. So happy to make those modifications. And then as you walk around the car, you'll see some of the upgrades like a stereo system. If you wanted the stock stereo system in there, or you wanted a hidden sound system, or you wanted something like that, it's what we do here. So don't feel like because it's set in stone the way it is, that it's set in stone the way it is, because it's not. All right, so what do you get? Well, Giallo, this Italian color for the Giallo paint is fabulous. A yellow Ferrari is a beautiful looking car. It's a lot of car. And then I love this painted piece inside here. It just adds a whole nother touch. And I like to also point out too that we just stuck the tag on here. It's not drilled. The bumper's not drilled for a tag, which is kind of a nice touch. That way you can decide whether you want to put a tag on or you want to maybe do a tag that goes inside the tow hook mount there. Lastly, we like to talk about paint quality because the paint of a Ferrari is really very nice. It's a beautifully done car. You're paying for a great paint. You should get great paint, and I want you to see it. Yellow paint doesn't show up great in the video, but I want to talk a little bit about what you should look for when you're looking for paint, and that is to look in the paint, not at the paint. And Tone, what do you mean when you say look at the paint or look in the paint, not at the paint? What I mean is this. Every car looks shiny, but if we look at the paint and we look in the paint, whether it's this car, whether a car show, whether you're buying a car for yourself, always look at the quality of the paint by looking in it, meaning look at the ribs in there, look at your watch in there, look at these words in there, look in there and see how crisp and clear it is. The crisper it is, the shinier and better the paint is. You've heard of orange peel. Orange peel does not reflect back well. It makes it look rough. It makes things very hard to read. So come on up here real quick and let us light this up so you can see this. And look at that. All those letters nice and crisp. You can see the lighting in the ceiling. You can see the ribs in the ceiling, and just beautifully, beautifully done. All the time, people will say, hey, Tone, that is a beautiful car. I'm like, thank you so much. I know, right? And I'm very thankful for that. But a lot of times we don't know why it's a beautiful car, and I'd like to make sure that you understand the effort that goes into styling of some of these things. For instance, like this huge intake over here for the radiators to keep the radiator cool, right? The hump, the way it's designed in there for the sliding top for the tonneau cover, which is a cool piece, right? It's all styling in there. The taillights protrude from the body, adding depth to it, right? Some cars have the Scuderia shield in here, others do not. This one here has an upgraded Remus exhaust. This diffuser down there looks great. And even if I was to take off these emblems right here, everyone knows what this car is. 99% of the car world knows what it is. I could put this there, they know automatically what it is, but it's just beautiful. And then you got the great roll hoops that are built in. Lastly, when Ferrari pulls off something like this, a glass engine cover that nobody had done really in this kind of way before as a factory car in mass, is beautiful because the engine is beautiful. They spend a lot of time not only making a great sound of an engine, but making it beautiful in here, right? The red intake manifolds there, they're powder coated in this crinkle finish, which is beautiful. Everything's not painted all one color. You got a silver frame, gray air boxes, this Remus polished stainless exhaust that's here, and when we start it up and you get to hear the sound of it, it's just really, really wonderful. Original stickers are still in place. It's just a beautifully done car, beautifully preserved, and beautiful if you decide you want to take it to a car show or something like that, or just enjoy it on your own. All right, so when Ferrari built this car, they really built it as a world-class grand touring car as well. While it's won many championships and raced all over the world, and it's fast, right? But the truth of the matter is, you can put a couple soft bags in here. You can go away for the weekend. You go to dinner in this car. It is a real world car. It has an upgraded audio system in here. You can see this Kenwood system derived here. You can upgrade the head unit if you wanted, just to change that as well. But here we've already started out with all the great stuff that makes for great audio. Couple nice things too. Original stickers are still in the car. Why is that important? Well, for instance, when I'm looking at a car, if those are still in place, I know that this car wasn't in an accident and this has been replaced, because you can't buy those stickers, right? Those are original factory stickers. It's 2025. We're doing this video. This is a 2001. That's quite a while ago. And the fact of the matter is, the condition and beauty of this car shows you exactly what you're getting. And more importantly, there's a lesson on closing the hood of these, and 911s are the same way. Is that they're made of aluminum and they're very light. You can't slam them because they just won't close. They just go to the secondary latch. They go to the first and then here, click, boom, done. You put your hand right on the emblem there. You don't get handprints all over the hood, and you get what you need done. I think this is a great shot because when you're walking up to this car, this is your car. You're walking up to this, you're not just walking up to someone else's Ferrari. You've been able to work hard and afford something like this. It's finally yours. And now, we want to get inside because that's where you're going to spend most of your time, and I want to spend this few minutes with that, just showing you what you're really getting when you get a Ferrari. All right, so I'm 6'1", and this is an important reason I like to do these videos is I can't actually even push the clutch pedal all the way to the floors. They've made it roomy, which is really nice, like people who are tall or big, right? Used to be, if you were in a Ferrari or something, you had to be small and very small, right? Now we got headroom, we got hip room, we got room inside the car, and it's beautiful. All right, what else am I getting in here? Well, I'm getting a full leather interior. Well, Tom, what's that mean when you say full leather interior? I mean, like the whole seat is leather? Well, not only is the seat leather, but the door panels are leather, the dash is covered in leather, right? The headers, the visors are covered in leather, just beautifully, beautifully done. You have a 220 mile an hour speedometer, a 10,000 RPM tach, right, with an 8,500 RPM red line, and then a sound that comes out of this car that's ridiculous. We talked about the upgraded audio. Here it is here. When it's motorized, it comes right on out. Show you all that stuff there. And then you get the feel of this great seat. You need a seat like this. The car's fast, it handles well, and you really want to make sure that you're in the place. It's comfortable, it's amazing. It's such a big change from, say, the standard earlier versions of 355s or 348s or 328s or 308s. The evolution, it's not just an evolution, it was a revolution. All right, so we'll make that great sound. That's what everybody wants to hear when you leave a car show. There's something magical about working the shifter on a backcountry road in a Ferrari on a beautiful day. What's not to like? That's like a little bit of therapy is in my life. Thanks for getting me out of work today. I'm going for a great drive. That sound you get, super, super nice. surprisingly, these cars are easy to drive. They're really just cars, and they're exotic cars, and they're amazing cars, but they're not complicated cars. Like, they go around the corner nice and easy. The shifting is easy. I can be talking to you while I'm driving. Doesn't require huge amounts of attention. Got plenty of room for my good friends or significant other, and I get that sound with the top down that's just fabulous. Bummer that we got caught up here with somebody in front of us, but it would have been nice to whip through some of these corners. And that's the thing you get with these cars, is they handle the corners so well, you come up maybe quick. All right, we're still making that great sound. Shifting in between the gate, what we call the gated shifter. How great is that? Well, welcome to the gate. I hope you can be part of the gate and maybe put this gate in your garage too. If you don't mind, hit the like button down below. That helps get our message out. I really appreciate that. Subscribe to the channel. We got new stuff coming out all the time. And don't forget to share with your friends. They might see something you like as well. Thanks so much for riding with me today. All right, that was a fantastic drive, was it not? Wow, the sound, the feel, the click of that shifter. Whew. Okay, all right, let's recap, let's regroup. Let's figure out what we're gonna do with all this from the wind in it. Anyway, what a color combination, right? The yellow with the black is fabulous. I think that's really, really nice. I think yellow with tan could be nice too, but the yellow with black I think adds a nice touch. Again, we talked about doing some different things with the wheels and tires if you wanted to, right? Not a big deal. We can make some changes there. The audio system upgrade. The engine compartment is fabulous. You could go to a car show in this. You could go to dinner in this. You could go to a winery, go away for the weekend. You got room in there for soft luggage. Take somebody with you. How great does all of that change and feel when you are using a car like this? And the simple fact is, these are priced well, they're not ridiculous to maintain, and they just continue to be user-friendly Ferraris, which is really, really nice to finally be able to say. We need to find a way to get this